YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Black Couch Booking here with another video. I hope y'all doing well. I am still on Saturday. I watched Elimination Chamber. I shared my thoughts and opinions on that. But with that being said, this is a video that, I've talked about this topic before, but I want to get more in depth as the years have gone on more and, we spent more time with this subject. I'm ready for these long title reigns to this era is not a good era in my opinion. The long title reigns era. Bianca got to be champ for a year. Rhea got to be champ for a year. Roman got to be champ for 3 years. Gunther got to be champ for over a year. Like, enough is enough. The Judgment Day got to lose the titles, get them back so they can be tag team champions for a long time. Enough is enough, man. I'm over these long title reigns. You don't gotta pass the belts around like, what I'm saying, like they a hooker or something, but we could pass them at least back and forth, or at least to the next person, bro. There's other people who need the belts. You want to make stars and solidify stars. The belts mean something, bro. This isn't AEW or New Japan. It's not 50,000 belts here, bro. The belts mean something. Somebody like a Zelina Vega needs a belt. Somebody like a LA Knight needs a belt. Somebody like a Sol Sokoa needs a belt on the main roster. Somebody like a Dominic Mysterio needs a belt on the main roster. We gotta figure something out as to where we can get the belts to the people who absolutely need them, because they have so much momentum, whether that be in the ring or outside the ring. That outside the ring stuff matters, because if it didn't matter, certain people wouldn't get pushes, right? Absolutely correct, right? So why doesn't someone like a Zelina Vega never? Zelina Vega should have won the championship when it was just a Raw SmackDown Women's Championship at least one time. A guy like LA Knight should have been United States champion. He should be the one going into WrestleMania with the US title, facing AJ Styles for that, rather than Logan Paul having the US title and we don't even know who he's going to face. What are we doing, WWE? You don't want to oversaturate the company and the brand by having so many titles, but you're going to have to start making more titles. We're going to split those tag team championships up one way or another, because the Undisputed Tag Team Championships are a joke. We have fucking 30 tag teams on the main roster, and none of them can get no burn because of that. We have mid-card women who can't do shit. We don't want to keep seeing these make-up tag teams. Get rid of the Women's Tag Team Championships and make a mid-card title. I promise you that shit will work out better than having Tag Team Championships, because their logic is, oh, well, we have Tag Team Championships. We have two women get belts at a time that never got a belt. Zelina Vega's first championship in WWE was a fucking Women's Tag Team Championship belt. Let that sink in. Someone that's so talented, has been wrestling for that long, and I'm not just saying that because I'm biased, because I like her in and out the ring. I think she looked good. That has nothing to do with it. It's about talent. It's about work. It's about getting over. She's gotten over on her own. She was a heel. That transition to babyface wasn't a smooth transition. It was kind of out of nowhere, and she still made it work. Think about that. So what are you telling me as a fan and a consumer? This isn't the Zack Ryder days. Some of y'all got some damn nerve. Like, seriously, bro. This ain't the Zack Ryder days. You can't get over on the internet. This shit is more relevant than ever before. Zack Ryder got over when the internet wasn't as booming as it is now. If you think about the context of what I'm trying to convey to you guys. When is Tiffany Stratton gonna get a title? Think about it. She's on the main roster. She's had a good showing, but think about from years to come. Think about who are the primary title holders in the women's division. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Bayley. Io Sky got the title off of a Money in the Bank, but Tiffany Stratton is not going to get that no time soon. If anyone's going to win the Money in the Bank next, it's going to be Raquel or Zelina Vega, because they're next up. Think about that. Think about the Naomi's going to get a title one day, one way or another. Natalya may never get a title, now, but she might get a random run, even if for a month or so. Liv Morgan's going to get another title run. Triple H has not forgotten about Shayna Baszler. As much as you guys think he has, he's cooking something up for her in the future. Not the near future, but the future. And think about Zoe Stark. Triple H likes Zoe Stark. I like Zoe Stark. Think about the people who's going to get the run next. And I'm almost sure when Alexa Bliss comes back, they're going to try to work something out. There's so many women that have the potential to have the title and should be able to distribute the title amongst themselves, which is why we got to get rid of these long title reigns. I can't wait for Roman to lose his damn belt. And if I'm on a serious note, if he doesn't lose at WrestleMania, I might take a break from making videos for a month. because at this point, enough is enough. I'm tired of seeing it. The story is not that interesting no more. It's time to move on, bro. There are other things I could be doing to occupy my time than watching Roman Reigns win by Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso interference. Enough is enough. All right. The long title reigns mean nothing if you're going to keep beating. A guy like Roman has beat everybody. So then you got to recycle opponents. Then you got to take off time. You got to have regular matches. That belt should be defended at basically every premium live event. Unless there's a bigger story or match to occur at that time. Such as, like if Seth Rollins got a really, really big story going on with somebody else and he's the champion, we don't got to defend both the WWE and World Heavyweight Championship at the same time. That's understandable. We don't got to defend both women's championships at the same time. That's understandable if something else is going on. But nothing else is going on most of the time. Io Sky doesn't defend her women's championship a lot, and Rhea doesn't either. Rhea has defended her championship more than Io Sky, and Rhea doesn't even defend like every premium live event. It's like almost every other one or every. The women's division did a great job today. Outside of like the finishes for the Elimination Chamber, but the creative has a problem, and that the title reign stuff is going to be a big problem. Because if Becky does, for some reason, beat Rhea Ripley, I can see her holding the belt for 6 months to a year for sure. Until someone gets the money in the bank and cash in. Bayley winning and having the title for 6 months is absolutely fine. Because we could have stories to build upon that as to who would face her for the title. She could go against Asuka for the title. She could give Dakota Kai a shot. Naomi could get a shot at the title. We can see her go against people who Tiffany Stratton for no reason, just like Zoe Stark got a shot at Rhea. Tiffany Stratton get a shot at Bayley, and it would just be a good time to showcase her talent. Stuff like that can happen, but Bayley shouldn't have the title for a year. I'm tired of these long ass title runs because it's so many people on this roster. Look at WWE 2K24 roster, over 200 superstars, right? And even without the legends, they're still in the hundreds. In real life, there are even more people than that. So if you have basically like 10 or less belts to go, not counting NXT, 10 or less belts to try to distribute over hundreds of superstars, even though everybody's not going to get a chance to get the belt. But someone like Xia Li would be cool to just see them have the belt once, even if she loses the next week in a rematch against the champion. We got to embrace creativity here. Someone like a Tamina never got that opportunity for real. I think Tamina would have been a great Raw champion, man. I think she would have been a great addition to the bloodline. She could be Solo Sikoa's manager. That's what I'm pushing for, but that's probably not going to happen. Like this will be amazing. You know what I'm saying? These long title reigns have killed the momentum of other people who are trying to build. Like, well, he's building. LA Knight has built enough. He's 40 years old. He's built his hype ever since changing from Max Dupree to LA Knight. So what are we doing now? We should know where to go now. LA Knight should have had a belt. And LA Knight being the guy to dethrone Gunther would have been fire, but he's not on the brand. Now all of a sudden brand split matters. When actually it doesn't, because SmackDown Superstars competed in Elimination Chamber. What are we doing? Why can't we go back to the basics? One brand here, one brand there. But let me know what you guys think, man. I want to know y'all thoughts and opinions. Please comment down below. Peace.